Hey guys, welcome back again to another new video. If you're new here, my name is Lynette Amimo. As you all can see, I'm a nurse, I'm a mom, and I do cooking vlogs, lifestyle and travel vlogs on my YouTube channel. So if it's your first time here, guys, kindly consider subscribing. And today I'm gonna talk about something interesting. So I came in Germany in 2010 in April, so soon I'll be having 14 years here in Germany. Just a matter of 3 months, I think 3 months and then or 4 months, and then I'll be here 14 years in Germany. So today I want to talk about the lessons I've learned these 14 years. I've written so many lessons here, as you can see and behind there. So today I'm gonna give you all the lessons I've learned. I think there are about 11 or 12 the lessons I've learned since I came into this country. So the crucial lessons, guys. So let's go to the video. Our first point, remember someone is always watching you. So whenever you do something bad, it's like you think, oh, there's nobody there. Or for example, I park my car here and you want to come out, then you knock my car and then you think, nobody's watching me, let me go. For example, here in Germany, when you knock someone's car, you have to leave your name and address and on someone's window, like on the front window of someone's car, so that when that person comes, they can come and call you, and then you can know how you can do the insurance. So in this time, just know, even if you don't put your address, someone is always watching you. There might be someone somewhere seeing your car, knocking another person's car, and that person's gonna write even the number plate of your car, and the next thing you're gonna find is the police are gonna be on your door. They'll be knocking on your door and they'll be telling you, why did you knock someone's car and you did not leave your address? So remember, someone is always watching you here in Germany, especially if you do something bad. Another thing that I have learned in Germany not to do is beating up your kids. You know, in Africa, our parents used to beat us so much. In anything small, your parent will beat you. Like, I don't know who taught African parents to discipline kids like that, but that's how it was done. And that thing is still in us. Even if we come to overseas, that thing is still in us. We feel like beating our kids. But once you come here, when I came here as an au pair, I would see even the kid was abusing the mom, but the mom could not even raise hands and beat her, or something bad, like something like that. The mom could not do that. They would rather discipline the child, pretend the child to go to their room. You understand? So this is something that I've come to realize. There is no beating up your child, because even your child can tell the Jugendamt or kindergarten that mama is beating him or her, and that's how the police can come and take your child away. So that's something that you have to learn. There's a lesson that is very, very important to learn here in Germany. So even if you have a stubborn kid, don't let your stubborn kid make you stay in jail for no reason. If you have a stubborn kid who doesn't listen, just let the kid do whatever they want to do. It's their life, you understand? I know that's your child, but if you train them to do this, if you discipline them to do this and don't want to do, don't beat that child, because at the end you may be the one who's going to go to the prison, and the child will be free there doing still that nonsense that is doing, or he or she was doing. So remember, don't beat up your child. Another point, discrimination is prohibited here in Germany. Yeah, even if you see gay, for me, when I came here, I was really shocked when I saw gays kissing each other, especially the family where I was. It was new to me. I never saw them. I never saw a man and a man kissing. For me, it was like, oh my God, I didn't know how to react, But I knew I'm in a new country. I have to pretend I'm okay with that, and that's why I was like, I'm just smiling at them. But deep down, I was like heartbroken. Why are these two men doing this? So this is something, if you see a gay somewhere, don't discriminate that person. That person can go to the police and you might end up paying some money because of discrimination. It's not allowed to discriminate anyone here in Germany. So even if someone is fat, you see someone is fat, like, most of these people, they call these white people who are big fat, they look like pigs. So don't call these fat Germans or fat white people. Let me just say white, not German. Some will call these white people, they look like pigs, and that is very, very wrong. Don't ever discriminate anyone, or how how someone is looking. Someone is ugly, don't go and tell that person you look like a warthog, or don't call anyone those bad names, because at the end you might be the one paying that fine. If that person reports you to the police that you have been calling him or her that looks like a pig, or has a fat body, fat face, or is ugly, that's discrimination, guys. So those are the things I learned in this country you're not supposed to do. So another important point, don't assume someone is good just because they come from Africa or from your country. Let's say you're working together here, and let's say you start doing some things which are not normally supposed to be done, and then you start trusting that person immediately because that person from Africa, you do this and that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, don't trust that person. That person can make you get fired, because I know most of these black people, they don't even like each other. You can work with a black person. I remember when I was working in this clinic, this big hospital, there's one South Africa woman who was in that. She was a student, I was a nurse, but she didn't know I was a nurse. And this student didn't want even to greet me. You know, when she failed her exam, I said, oh God, thank you. At least she's going to have some sense in that head of hers. Like, she did not even want to greet any black person, but you see her talking with a white person. No, those are the things that I'm talking about, yeah? Another important thing, guys, work as much as you can. If you know you're not having kids in the next 2 or 3 years, work as much as you can. Don't rush into getting kids. This is something I don't know why many people do, but once you start working, once you start earning good salary, at least work for 5 years before thinking about having a kid, because once you're gonna get that kid is not going to make you work the way you're supposed to work like before. Before, maybe you used to do 100% job, and then you also had a part-time job. Now in this Germany, when you have a kid, remember, you can even stay 2 years without kindergarten plats. You can apply for kindergarten, you don't even get kindergarten. Now imagine your salary has reduced, because once you go to the altern side, like after maternity leave, your salary reduces. So now imagine, even if you apply for work, you not earn the way you used to earn. So try and save before getting a kid here in Germany. So our 6th point, save as much as you can when you can. Guys, there's always emergency. And I always suggest to anybody that I know, always put some money in one account for emergency. Let's say, for example, you're earning 2,000 euro. At least you need to save for the next 3 months. At least you'll be having 6,000 euro in your account just for emergency. That's emergency money. In case of anything, you have money there for emergency. So not that, let's say, for example, tomorrow you are sick, you cannot work again, and then you have to depend on one person. Before that one person pays for everything, it's like you're torturing one person. That is not even good. You cannot be coming here to this country and then you start depending on one person. You're torturing that one person. That's why I always say, even if it's a couple, I always prefer couple living here in Germany. They can make a lot of money if they want to. So at least they can put some money in the separate account for emergency. For our 7th point, be very careful with investing back home. Problem is always that we send money. For example, you're building a house and you're just sending money to your friend or to your mother or to your father or to your brothers. They just say, we need to buy this, we need this money. You need to buy this, we need this money. And then you'll be sending all those money. You don't even know the quality of what the material they're using. And then later when they tell you the house is finished, you go there, the house is like, it's nothing. It's just a good house. It's not a good material that they use. So it's like you've been using a lot of money for no reason. Or, for example, you send the money, at the end, you come to Africa, you don't have even a house. So instead of sending money to Africa, is always better. For example, if you're building, always save that money somewhere, book a flight, go to Africa and make use of every little money that you save. And for our 8th point, be suspicious of every call that you get, unknown calls, text, email, asking for your details. Guys, there's a time, even me, for example, there's a time someone bought things online with my name, but that person I know who did that. Like, you give someone, let's say someone is your friend, you take the laptop, you want to do something, or maybe you visit that person, you trust them, you go, you try to log in on their email, then they save your details. Those people can go online and buy things with your details. So be very careful with those people. Or even they can call you and then they tell you you ordered something blah 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 last time, and we need your address, we need this and that. The moment you give that, they can remove all the amount of money in your account. So whenever you find any Rechnung, like any bill telling you that you bought something or you clicked on something on internet, you always have to look for a lawyer, because those are betruger, those are scammers. And 9 point, even if you're working as a nurse, this is for, I don't know, for everybody who is working, just learn how to say no. Like when you're tired and you know very well you cannot go to another shift, maybe the boss asks you to, maybe tomorrow you are free and the boss asks, can you please come, somebody is sick, can you please come, somebody is sick. Learn to say no, because guys, remember, once you make your back kaput, like once your back is paining you forever because of always going to work, you're the only one who's overworking at workplace, remember, they're gonna replace you tomorrow. If you die today, they're gonna replace you tomorrow. Someone is always ready with the CV. So this is something that I've learned in Germany. Learn to say no whenever you're tired. And also, it's very, very healthy to take sick off. So sometimes when you feel your body is saying no, you can always call and then take a sick off. Nobody's gonna pay you because you did not, nobody's gonna pay you extra because you were never sick. Nobody. Guys, and for our last point, learn to start from the bottom, knowing that with the right attitude and preparation, you will rise back and faster. So there's people who come to Germany, they start complaining and they're complaining because they're not even getting where they're supposed to get. Maybe, for example, you came to this country, you had high expectations, and those things are not working the way you thought they were gonna go. You start comparing yourself with somebody who is in America or somebody who is in Norway, thinking Germany is a very bad country. Guys, Germany is not a bad country. But if you come to this country, you join yourself with the right people, you're gonna rise faster. But don't make it like you're pressuring yourself to rise faster. Just go with the right pace and everything is gonna be fine. So I hope, guys, that I helped you. I hope you learned from my lessons. And one last point I almost forgot. If you're working here, like for example at your workplace, your workmates are your workmates. Your workmates are not your best friends. You came to this workplace, you met them, you don't know them. Your workmates are your workmates, not your best friends. So remember, telling them your secrets or telling them your problems, telling them your private issues is not going to help you in anything. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to share. And see you in the next video.